Hey guys, it's Justine. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing well. In today's video, we're doing a full face of drugstore makeup, which is really exciting because we're trying out a bunch of new products and you guys know I love doing that. So we're talking about products like this eyeshadow palette, for example, which I know a lot of you guys were interested to see and wanted to see how it performed and what it looked like. So we're using that and a bunch of other stuff as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and the bell icon for me, and let's get into today's video. The first thing I'm using today is this Revlon ColorStay Brow Creator. I really like this one and it's a little bit darker compared to my normal brows, so I like using this every now and then. Now I'm going to use my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 01. I know this is not from the drugstore. You can definitely go ahead with a full coverage concealer. I highly recommend like a Maybelline Fit Me concealer. But we are trying out a new eyeshadow palette today, so I really want the colors to pop and like stand out and give them a fair chance of like showing up on my eyelid. So that's why I'm going ahead with this one today. Before I go in with my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector Magic Finish Effect. So apparently this is a foundation and a primer, and apparently one fits all. So apparently this adapts to your skin tone, it minimizes pores, but I'm going to use this as a primer. I don't trust this being like a foundation. I need a proper foundation, okay? It's got like a moussey consistency. Do you guys remember that like Maybelline mousse that came out like ages ago that everyone used to have? That's what it kind of reminds me of. I have no idea what this is going to be like, but let's try. Okay, whoa, she's moussey. It feels very moussey. Okay, that's dark. I like to always do my primer kind of like before I do my eyeshadow, depending on how long my eyeshadow look takes, but it's just nice to have your like primer settle into the skin for a little bit before you put your foundation on. Okay guys, this is like really dark. I'm very confused about this. It feels really nice on the skin. Like I feel like I can just like dip my whole hand in there and just like put this all over the face. It feels very hydrating, doesn't feel oily, doesn't feel sticky. Holy crap, my skin actually looks very airbrushed. I haven't looked at it this close. My skin looks a little bit more glowy than it usually is. This feels flippin' nice on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put more on. I don't know why I'm doing that. I wouldn't say this adapts to everyone's skin tone. I'm very pale and this definitely looks darker. Like look at that. But I will say my skin looks freaking phenomenal. Let's see how this performs as a primer. But now we can finally get into the eyeshadow. I'm so excited to try this. I've had this for quite a while. This is the Essence Witch Side Eyeshadow palette. Packaging reminds me of the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, and this is what she looks like. Very, very pretty, very nice colors, very nice matte eyeshadows. And we have like a normal shimmer as well. Like these, you can see the textured shimmers, and then those are like, that's like a normal shimmer. These matte eyeshadow shades, I must say, this is definitely my vibe. I absolutely love all of these colors. Okay, I'm first gonna go in with this color over here, which is called Charm, and this is a lilac-y. It's kind of like a, I'm so bad at explaining colors. It's like a light purple. So I'm gonna put this onto my brush. Let's put this into the crease. Ooh, that has a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, that has a lot more pigment than I expected. Okay, wow, this is really easy to work with. I was worried that these were gonna be like chalky. You know how some eyeshadows just feel chalky and just like meh, doesn't blend out nicely or anything like that, but these are blending out really nicely. Well, I've only tried one color. Blending out very, very nicely and very easily as well. And I'm very impressed with that color payoff. I'm now just going in with a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M330 brush. I love these brushes so much. And we're gonna just blend this out. Okay, let me show you guys our different shimmer options. We actually have quite a few here. Shimmer 1, Shimmer 2, Shimmer 3. Oh, she pretty. Shimmer 4. Oh, I like that. We have 8 shimmers in this palette. That's another one. Ooh, I love that. And this one. And this one. Like a light pink champagne. And last one we have is this one here, which is pretty similar, but it's more on the like pink side. Okay, I've chosen, I'm gonna go ahead with these two shimmers on like the bottom row, this one over here and this one over here, these like marbled shimmers. But first I'm gonna go ahead with Potion, which is that darker color I was drawn to in the beginning. I just want to add this to add some like dimension to the crease and just to add like a darker color to make this a little bit more interesting. And I'm gonna take this in as well, like in towards the inner corner. These matte eyeshadows are definitely standing out to me. They blend out so beautifully and I love these two colors together. I am a bit worried, not worried, but like the shimmers, as beautiful as they are, I love all the colors. I just don't know if they are going to be like like potent and powerful enough, like what I'm used to. I'm now cutting the crease with my white P. Louise base. Again, just use a concealer if you guys don't have that. I'm just gonna quickly cut out the crease. I wanted to do actually a more like hectic, crazy, like not so easy kind of look, but I feel like these eyeshadows deserve a like girly glam, you know? A trick for those that are struggling with like a cut crease, what you can do is add a bit of product like concealer or your eyeshadow base to this part of the eye. Look up and you can see over there it creates and draws a line for you, and then you just follow that line inwards towards your inner corner if you want to, but I like to take the line a little bit higher, like towards the nose, so that it opens the eye and makes your lid space look a lot like larger. I'm first going to use this lighter shimmer over here, and then we're going to use this darker shimmer on that bottom row there. And I've got this flat shader brush here, so I'm going to spray it with a bit of this Catrice Fix and Care spray. You can even use water or MAC Fix Plus, whatever you have, just so that we can see how these eyeshadows go. I'm not convinced about these eyeshadows. They're very crumbly. That looks super, super crumbly with a wet brush. Like, wow. I'm now going ahead with a normal brush that I haven't wet, and it still looks the same. It's like super crumbly. It's not even picking up on the brush. Okay, I'm gonna add this with my finger. Wow, that is really intense. It's not smooth though. It's not like a smooth shimmer though. That's the only problem. It's quite like chunky. I don't know, it feels very thick. Especially over here where I obviously had quite a bit of product on my finger and it's just kind of all mushed together right there. It feels quite thick, but it looks beautiful. That is a crazy, crazy beautiful shimmer. It has like a bit of gold in there as well. It's definitely like a champagne shade. Oh wow, a lot of fallout. But the color payoff is beautiful. I think that looks really nice and it's very sparkly and really bright. But let's go ahead with the second shimmer, the darker one. I'm going to use this on my finger as well. And I'm going to add this to the center. Wow, okay, that's really nice. Like this shimmer over here that we used first, as you can see, I've kind of like destroyed the shimmer and the product really moved around and it looks completely different. Whereas this one, I didn't dip my brush into it and it's fine and it's a lot smoother. So I definitely think these are meant to be used with like a synthetic brush or just with your finger. I'm now just taking Potion, that darker shade that we used before, and I'm just going to blend these two colors together. Color Spell over here, which is a much darker color. I just want to deepen up this outer corner a little bit, and I just actually wanted to use another shade. I'm going to try out a new eyeliner now as well. This is the Essence 24 Ever Ink Eyeliner Intense Black. I've never tried this one before, but it looks like it is very pigmented and it will definitely do the job. I hope you guys can see this. It's like really dark and really nice. So let's see how this goes. Okay, that liner isn't bad. I will say it kind of feels like it dries out a little bit. I think also because I have added so much product like with the shimmer over there. It's really nice though. It's definitely like very black. And I did go for literally the most ridiculous tiny wing, but I just wanted to see what that would be like. Now we can finally go ahead with some foundation and see what this looks like on top of this 1 Minute Face Perfector. I'm really keen to see what this looks like. And today I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me. I'm just going to use my Real Techniques brush just to put this onto the skin, and then I'll go ahead with the Beauty Blender afterwards. That's actually looking really nice on the skin. But now we have a new concealer. I've been dying to try this one. This is the Catrice Instant Awake Concealer. This says it has a medium buildable coverage and it reduces optically fine wrinkles. Okay, that's cool. And this is in the shade 005 Neutral Light, and it looks like this. It has this little like cushion tip. Ooh, this feels so nice. It's like cold. Ooh, I like how small this applicator is. You know, you have that Maybelline, what's it called? Let me find it. It's like this thing, this concealer from Maybelline. It has this like big applicator, whereas this one is a lot smaller, but I prefer this. This is actually so nice. I can't stop like drawing because it feels so nice on the skin. That's blending out really nicely. I like the coverage so far. That's looking very nice and like hydrating as well. It's not too drying. I'm now using a new setting powder. This one is from Catrice. This is mattifying, waterproof, sweatproof, fixing, and SPF 10. That's pretty cool that there's a little bit of SPF in there. And you can see it's like translucent. It's very white. I love that this comes with a mirror. That's really cool. Okay, that one's cool. I quite like that. I have nothing bad to say about that. Now for underneath the eyes, I'm wanting a little bit of like brightness. So I'm using this one over here, which is new to my collection as well. It's the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. And this does have a slight like brightening effect. It's like white. Unfortunately, don't have a new bronzer, so I'm just going to go ahead with my Wet n Wild contouring palette. I love this one so much. You can see how much I've used that. Look at that. There's like hardly anything left. But I do have a new brush. This one is from Catrice. This is their limited edition brush and sponge brush. Kind of reminds me of like a broomstick from like Hogwarts or something. Like, so I'm just going to add this. This is a really nice brush. That's actually really cool, and it feels really nice to hold. Just going to add this. Blush, I'm using the Essence Good Vibes Good Memories blush trio. This is in 01 Spring Love, and it looks like this. It's this little trio, which is really cute. I'm going to go ahead with this peachy one over here. I'm actually going to use this new brush as well. That's really pretty. Okay, we now just need to finish off that lower lash line. I'm going to use Potion, which we used to deepen up the crease, and then also Charm, which we used as our first transition shade. Yo guys, these are really pigmented. I forgot how pigmented these are. And I'm just cleaning my brush off on the back of my hand so there's no product left. And we're going to go ahead with Charm now just to tie this whole look together. Today I'm using a new mascara. This is the Catrice Lashes to Kill Sexy Volume Mascara. Let's see what the wand looks like. Ooh, I like wands like that. I really like this mascara so far. What I like is that it's not clumpy at all. So all my lashes are like still staying very much like individual and getting coated individually. So that's really nice, and they're looking very like nice and curled as well. Now going ahead with my Catrice Fix and Care Spray. Next we're going to go ahead with new falsies that I've never tried before. This is the brand Kiss, and these are their natural lashes, and they look like this. Those lashes are very, very comfortable and super lightweight. I think these are very nice for like a natural makeup look. I don't know if these are perfect for today's like dramatic purple shimmery look, but they feel very nice. I have this new highlighter, which is the Catrice Golden Dust Highlighter Drops. Whenever I see highlighter drops, I get a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, because sometimes it fiddles with the foundation and kind of breaks it up, and then you put it onto your skin and your foundation looks cuck, and you've just messed up the whole look that you spent like an hour doing. Add a little bit to the back of the hand. This looks, whoa, this looks quite light, which is good for me. I'm just going to tap this onto the back of my hand, and I have the tiniest amount, like I'm just warming this on the back of my hand. I have the tiniest amount on my hand over here. I'm just going to very lightly, ooh, I'm so scared. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, okay, that is super, super chilled. Just go in with a little bit. Ooh, that's really nice. It makes the skin look quite wet. Very nice, very, very nice. I like this. Makes the skin look really healthy. This would also do really well for like a no makeup look. I feel like that would be very, very nice. I have a new lippy as well. I feel like this is majority Essence products again. I feel like that's just what I do, is always like Essence products. I love Essence so much. This is their Stay 8-Hour Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade number 5 Date Proof. It smells really nice. Like I could eat this whole thing. That's very smooth on the lips. This reminds me a little bit of the NYX Lip Lingerie. This is what it kind of feels like. Sure guys, I'm very impressed with this. Very, very impressed. I really, really like that. No transfer. So that is our makeup look done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. It was really fun trying out new products. One of my favorite things to do on this entire planet. As always, thank you so, so much for watching, guys, and for supporting my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for me before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.